guys, welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Lucia. If you are tuning in for the first time, get welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, get kgotso ayat. A big shout out to the notification squad. So yeah guys, so today I decided to do this video that batho ba re ke ba kolota yona. So but yeah, indeed ke kolota batho this video cause I once did a video about how I failed matric, and then I also said I'll do the part 2 of the video. So few, not most, cause as you know, I don't have the subscribers getting out, about those who have and those who haven't subscribed to my channel also but watches my channel. There was the way Lucia, ever since you said you are going to do a video about how you end up at University of Limpopo because you failed your matric. So I said let me deliver on what people want, let me deliver on my promises. So yeah, in today's video I'll be telling you, or I'll be sharing with you how I end up at University of Limpopo. I think if you didn't watch my how I failed my matric, you won't understand this video. So if you just subscribe after I uploaded that video, I would advise you to go back and watch the video that I once did, because this is a continuation of that video. So after I failed my matric, niggas, my father was like, girl, this year I'm giving you the whole of this year to rethink. He was like, ke go fa ngwaga ka moka gore o tenagane o tenaganishish. So the whole of 2016, I stayed at home because I failed my matric, and because my father was very very disappointed in me. So he was like, you are not going anywhere, my child, you are staying here at home the whole of 2016. I'm joking. But yeah, he was like, the whole of 2016 you're not going to any school cause, child, you wasted my money. And okay, I had to take what was given to me. Not like I was given anything, cause they said you should stay at home. So that's not I could say that's nothing. They were just punishing me, maybe. Yeah, the whole of 2016 I stayed at home. Then around November, October, I'm not good at keeping records. So I told my mom I told my mom I want to go to Gauteng to rewrite my matric. So I wanted to go and rewrite physics and maths, but my mom, the thought of saying I was going to Gauteng didn't sit well with her. She said, my child, you're not going to Gauteng. So I was like, but, and then she was like, you're not going there, my child. Think of other options, but Gauteng, that's definitely, you're not going. So I was like, okay. Then fast forward to January 2017. My sister's child was doing matric by that time. So he passed with diploma. Then babe ba monyekela space that side there. Yeah, Gauteng. Unfortunately, he didn't find space. But at the same college that he went to look for space, they were taking people who failed maths and physics. Then my sister was like, why don't you come this side? Cause banyaka batho ba fetching maths and physics, what. So I told my mom, cause guys, I'm scared. I was scared of my father. So I told my mom, or this and this. My mom was like, my child, I said you're not going to Gauteng. So I was reaching another deadline. But that day, guys, I was heartbroken. I felt like they didn't wanna give me the opportunity of going back to school and everything. I remember I cried that day because like my sister told me gore ba tšea batho ba ba fetšeng in maths and physics ka my parents don't want me to go then register. Like I felt like they were blocking me. Like, yeah, so like I cried that day, guys. So then fast forward to January, no, February, cause already my name skolo ba ba shetse ba thomile go ya skolo. Then there was this morning, like I just woke up and said like, girl, eh, you can see gore dilo tša gago di a go betela, like you are one year behind. So do you really want to take another year behind, or you should come with like strategies sa gore o dira jang gore batsadi ba go theeletše. So I was like, okay. I woke up this morning, like I was happy, like I like that day, like it was like finally things are going my way. So I just woke up, I cleaned the yard, like lata maphelo ma villageng gore I bjang. So like when my mom woke up, I was thinking of going Akonuk. Already my sister, my older sister, was at Akonuk. She was doing Matric. So I said like I was thinking of going that side, yeah, Akonuk, and join my sister and do my Matric there all over again. She was like, two people at the same school. It means double school fees, double rent, double food. Like we can't afford that, baby girl. So I was like, oh, they don't want me to go back to school. This parent, like. But then she said, okay, I'll think about it and then I'll tell you. I remember already when I was school, they were going to school. So I think it passed 2 days. Then on the third day, like then my mom said, like, okay, I'll send you that site. Promise me that like you're not going to disappoint me like you disappointed your father. Because my father by that time, guys, Nari, that one I kid remember I'm still owing him like the money, so he was like I kid. So okay, I went there. I remember my brother took me that site, yeah, iconic cause like yeah. He was on leave and everything. Then they said like it will be busy if like it will be easy if I go with him and then come back. So like my brother took me that side. When I got there, like okay, I find these two teachers, I won't mention their names. So I told them, I greeted them. Then after greetings, I was like, okay, I'm here to register for Matric. Then they was like, okay, show us like your result. So I was like, okay. I took my result, then Kaba went church on. They were like, oh, your results are really good. Yeah, they're good, but I failed. So like they were, oh, you failed math and physics. And then I said yes. Then they will continue to ask me, Worry, how did you fail? What? I was like, I don't know. They said by the look of your result, it shows that you didn't study enough. If you studied enough, you were going to pass. I was like, I don't know. Exam you suggest you can see the result, like I failed. So like yeah, then they said, oh, this side, unfortunately this side we don't do the subject that like you did at Raholgan. Mind you, at Raholgan I was doing maths and science, so that side they were not doing any, there were no maths and science. So I was like, oh, not this again. Happy this was my chance to go back to school. So like now they're saying like they don't teach what I did. So it means I'm going to sit home for another year. And that was that I was not really looking forward to staying at home another year, guys. So like so Kayemelela disappointed obviously. Then they said, we didn't say leave, like so jika again. I jika again. They say, okay, sit down. I rested of okay, then I sat down, like okay, they were like, okay, we don't do the subject that you failed here, but the rest of the subject we do have them. It means if you are registering with us, you're going to change the two subjects that you failed since we don't have them here. I was like, it means I'm going to do a subject that I never did in my like high school days. Like, how am I going to pass a subject that I'm doing for the first time? I was like the way like they are easy and everything I want. So like that one like I wouldn't get into it because like I don't know like obviously I'll pursue you to buy that stuff. So like I was like, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Then I said, I'm leaving. Then when I went out, then it was during lunch break, so my sister was also on lunch. Then she asked me, Ori, how did you go? Then I said like, they're saying they don't have the subject that I did here. Then I remember she said, what's the way forward? I said, I don't know. Then she said like, what's if oh yeah right, it means you're going to sit at home for another year. Then the thought of that, I immediately went back to the office, guys. Like went back, like Salo when I went back there. Then I said, okay, if this subject that I feel they're not there, what are the okay? Well, I immediately went back to the office. Like so, when I went to the office, I asked them, "Oh, okay, since you don't have pure maths and physical science, if I register here, what are the subjects that I'm going to do?" Then they said like, you're going to do Afrikaans, then go pure maths, you're going to switch to math lead, and then you're going to have an additional subject which is tourism. So like I was going to do three subject, like jaora ke so di dire go high school mind, like I was like Africans. Then they said, yeah, Africans is compulsory here, blah 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 blah. So I was like, will I pass Africans? They said like, you will pass, you just have to study and everything. Mind you, like the last time that I did Africans was when I was doing my primary days, like so I was going to start doing like Africans go high school, go Matric, to be specific. Like yeah, but like I said like it's better I do the subject rather than going back home, sitting another year at home. So like yeah, then I registered for for doing Matric again. Sorry guys, like English you feel like charm. So I registered for doing Matric again full time. So like yeah, by the way, like that side it was good, everything was good, like so like yeah, I passed with bachelor obviously. So in terms of how I end up at University of Limpopo, guys, all thanks goes to my friends and my mom, obviously with my father, just that unfortunately he passed away while I was doing my Matric. But those are the people that contributed to me being at University of Limpopo. Like it was my mom, my father, and my friend, my best friend, by the way, like Matlan, because she's the one who helped me with application forms, she's the one who helped me with bursary forms. Like she was the one like doing everything for me that side, cause like I didn't know anything. She's the one who applied for me. She's the one who also applied like NSFAS for me. Like yeah, Then in terms of my parents, I could say like they played the role of parents, because like that side they were the one who paid my school fees, and also my father came around before he died, because like you remember, like I was still owing him money that he wasted when I was at Baholokani. So like now I was at Akonuk, so like yeah, he came around, but unfortunately like when my result came, Jaco Akonuk, like he passed away. May his soul continue to rest in peace. But like in him I also gained like a golden angel, because like yeah, now he's looking over me. I'm sure he's proud, or okay, my daughter finally made it. So like yeah, that's it. That's how I found myself at University of Limpopo. So if you love the video, don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends and family, because hey, you never know, they might like my content, guys. Help a lady grow by sharing my link by on your status, sharing your friends, sharing like my videos with your friends, your friends of friends, your friends and families, to support a lady girl. Okay, bye, see you on my next upload.